May I request Sri Krishna Kulkarni, Chairman Board of Governors, to hand over the Distinguished Alumnus Award and the citation scroll to Dr. Sambamurthy. May I request Professor Samit Paul to come on stage and read the citation for Dr. Sambamurthy.
We take immense pleasure in honoring Dr. Vallabh Sambamurthy, an alumnus of the 18th batch of IIM Calcutta, for his outstanding contributions to the field of academia through excellence in teaching and research. Dr. Sambamurthy is the Albert O. Nicholas Dean at the Wisconsin School of Business, University of Wisconsin. He received a PhD from the University of Minnesota in 1989, a PGDM from IIM Calcutta in 1983, and a BE in Mechanical Engineering from the National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli in 1981. As Dean of the Wisconsin School of Business, he is leading the transformation of its BBA and MBA programs, launch of new specialty master's programs in business analytics, supply chain, and healthcare, and enhancement of corporate outreach and engagement. Prior to Wisconsin, he served as the Eli Broad Professor at Michigan State University for the period 2002 to 2019 and had prior faculty appointments at the University of Maryland 1998 to 2002 and Florida State University from 1989 to 1998. Dr. Sambamurthy is a leading expert on corporate strategy, innovation, and transformation in the digital economy. He is a prolific scholar and author with over 100 publications, including 64 peer-reviewed articles in top academic journals. The Association of Information Systems ranks him among the top 11 researchers within the global community of information system scholars over the past 30 years. He has taught courses on digital strategy and innovation in the MBA programs at different schools in the US, India, and Asia Pacific and won teaching awards. He has co-authored several books on digital transformation that are used in MBA programs and executive education. His impact as an educator is measured through the success and growth of more than 4,000 MBA students, 500 MS students, 700 undergraduate students, and nearly 100 doctoral students at 10 schools across different countries around the world. He has chaired 18 PhD dissertations in addition to serving on an additional 50 doctoral dissertations over time. He has worked as a consultant and an advisor to several Fortune 500 firms. He has served on the editorial boards of numerous academic journals, including a 6-year term as editor-in-chief of Information Systems Research. Sambamurthy has garnered several recognitions for his contributions to teaching, research, outreach, and mentoring. The Association of Information Systems honored him with the Leo Lifetime Achievement Award 2017 and recognition as AIS Fellow 2009. He was selected as Distinguished Fellow of the Information Systems Society at Informs 2011, and he received the William Bill Distinguished Faculty Award, the highest honor at Michigan State University 2014. In addition, the Broad College of Business recognized him with its highest honor as the John D. and Dorothy G. Withrow Indoor Teacher Scholar 2011, while the National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli conferred its Distinguished Alumnus Award on him in 2009. He has held Distinguished Visiting Scholar appointments at the Indian School of Business, National University of Singapore, Bocconi University, among many others. In addition to playing tennis, traveling, and watching movies with his family, Sambamurthy is an avid reader of P.G. Wodehouse and spy thrillers and an aficionado of Carnatic, Hindustani, and Western music. We acknowledge Dr. Sambamurthy's significant achievements as a scholar with enormous pride and bestow upon him the Institute's highest honor for its alumni, the Distinguished Alumnus Award, given this 14th day of November 2021.
Thank you very much. It's been 40 years since I first arrived at Joka, and what a great institution this has been, and what a great journey it has been. I am extremely humbled to join this long pantheon of others who have won this award. When you look at the names, some of them were legends even when I arrived on the campus. And I want to take a moment to congratulate my peers in this recognition. My wife Rekha and my daughters Netra and Anushka must be watching, so I'm looking forward to returning home and celebrating with you. My late dad wondered why I would not take a job and earn money and come to IIM Calcutta to spend more money. And I convinced him that the ROI was good. So I knew that I was ready for a business school education, and it has been worth every rupee that we spent. I've made many friends along the way, and it has been a blessing to really give back as well as to receive. So as I think about this evening, and I realize that the road that I have traveled is far longer than the road that lies ahead of me, please allow me to share a few thoughts for those of you, especially that are about to start your journey. When I came to IIM Calcutta, it was like being selected for the Top Gun Academy because everybody here was somebody. We had an ace badminton player who played with Prakash Padukone. We had cricket players, we had writers, we had name it, and I wondered how did I get in with them. So it was fairly intimidating to realize that the getting here was only part of the journey. What do you do with your opportunity here is the next part. And one of the greatest lessons I learned, to quote the great philosopher Yoda, what a great teacher failure is. It's the first time ever I experienced failure, not getting that coveted internship in consumer marketing. And that was only the beginning. And in these 40 years, there have been many successes, but there have been failures too. And what I've come to learn is that when you stare into the dark abyss, you find your character far more than in the glare of success. So for those of you who are about to begin a journey, never give up. I also learned about the power of community. We were 100 who came to Joka, and we've been a band of brothers and sisters. And WhatsApp has only brought us closer together. There are days when I wake up and there are 100 messages because we have philosophers, opinionated folks, and there are all kinds of things. But what brings us together is the bond. And it's the bond that has resulted in me getting nominated and won this award. I am grateful to have made friends, but more importantly, over these 40 years, I have benefited from many mentors on whose shoulders I have ridden. And in my own way, I have paid it forward by mentoring others. So for those of you who are about to begin your journey, remember it's a community. It's the community that celebrates with you, that lifts you up, and to whom you give back to. Lastly, also let me say, two words are very important. They are integrity and fun. We're all privileged to be associated with one of the most elite schools, and its brand is very valuable and very prestigious. As ambassadors of this brand, it is up to us to live a life of integrity and give back to the institution. But at the same time, have fun. As John Lennon said, life is what's happening to you when you're busy making other plans. If I have a regret, it's that I was too busy making other plans. It's only when I looked at my daughters growing up, I realized that seize the moment, have fun, and enjoy the company you have. It took me 40 years to come back. Dean Uttam Sarkar, I promise you I'll come back much sooner than that. But thank you very much for this honor, and thank you for having me here today.